pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Welcome sa ating ETUlay online tutorial. Okay, so I'm with Sir Jess, but I think he's still on the process of getting in our session. And before we start, hello nga pala to Ma'am Nelia Ragudos Bumakod. Okay, John Timothy Soriano, dito ka daw manood. Okay, alright, so it's ETUlay online tutorial, hashtag ETUlay level up. Okay. So for our mga ka-ETUlay, we are in the 4th week already of our session, and this focuses on the patterns of development in writing across disciplines. We are now in the 4th part. Okay. And also, I am with Tutor Jess once again from Tagum City, and I am your Tutor Zen from SDO Agusan del Sur. And for our viewers, we are already on the 4th quarter, on the 4th session rather. So this is for the quarter 1. This is the summary of our sessions for the reading and writing skills. We have this one for every Tuesday, 4:40 p.m. to 5:20 p.m. All right. So in our previous sessions, we have already discussed the different writing patterns. Okay. But for this session, we will just have the mastery of these concepts, and we will try to have more drills on how we're going to practice identifying the writing patterns used in the samples given. All right. And also for our reference, we have the reading and writing skills, the grade 11 self-learning module that's from the SOC Sergeant Region 12. Okay. And before anything else nga pala sa ating mga kaguru dyan, to our fellow teachers from all over the places in our country, happy Teachers Day. And I hope that you had spent your Teachers Day with your families and loved ones. Okay. Hello, good afternoon, Merlin Montejo, watching from Bukbok Central Elementary School, Bukbok Don Carlos, Bukidnon. Wow, we are in the Bukidnon already. Hello, ma'am. And also, aside from the celebration of the Teachers' Day, we also have the recently concluded Miss Universe Philippines 2021, in which Miss Beatriz Luigi Gomez was held as the winner. Okay, so why do we have to include the Miss Universe Philippines, the concept of the coronation or the pageant? It is because later on in our drills, we will have the Miss Universe candidates in our assessment or in our activities. Okay, we have them as our guests, and we'll have the surprise messages or statements coming from them. Okay. Hello, Joara Cordova. Good afternoon. Watching from Anislaga National High School. Jeffrey Gomanit Kagolada. Hello. Also shout out sa SDO Agusan do Sur, SDO Bayugan City, Prosperidad Agusan do Sur, and San Luis Agusan do Sur. Okay. And shout out nga din po pala sa ating fellow tutors. We have Tutor Jessica Marie Borromeo from Rizal and Tutor Romary Punong Bayan from Laguna, and also special mention kay Pearl Hidalgo Alejo Bada from Anislaga National High School. She was really excited to tell her mother na mag-aabang talaga siya sa ating session. And we also have Joseph Conrad Bulaklak from Paranaque. He really sent his private message earlier this morning telling me or greeting me happy Teachers Day. Hello Joseph, thank you so much. And before also we start our session, let me mention the names of those individuals who were drawn in our lottery. Okay, who were drawn by lot. The names were drawn by lot. These are actually the participants from the second session, and we already sent private messages for these individuals. Please check your inboxes. We have Marie Cipoli Galiaza. We also have Ma'am Remedios Macaraig and Ma'am Mary Sinang. Kasi as what we've promised, kami ni Tutor Jess, we promised kasi na in every session we will be giving e-load rewards sa ating mga participants from our previous sessions. Okay, so for this session, later on, we will also be drawing a lot more names that would be winners for our e-load rewards. Okay. Okay, San Fernando, La Union. Hello, Jeffrey Gumanit Kagolada. Okay, we also have Ma'am Mary Ann Kalaki from GSCNH Gensan Division. Hello, ma'am, and welcome to DepEd ETUlay online tutorial. Now, let's go with our session. Okay, so let's have our first activity, and it's called Twist It. Okay, so get ready, your participants. Prepare your comment sections because you will be writing your answers on your comment sections for this activity. Let's go. Okay, so here is the instruction. Rearrange the jumbled letters and form a word that could be associated in the given word for each item. Okay, so we have the categories and we have the jumbled letters, our dear participants. And what you're just going to do is you rearrange these jumbled letters so that we can find the word that we're looking for that we can associate or connect to the term that we have in here. Ready na? Okay. Hello, Sheen from Manislaga National High School. And Alriza Zaidain Gaza from SPJ7. M. Del Pilar, PHS SDO, Pampanga. Hello. Ryan Agtan, good afternoon po. Watching from, okay, this is Estigia Preside Central School, Cagayan. Wow, thank you so much. Hello. Okay, so here we go. Our first word is we have pattern. Okay, we have the jumbled letters on the first row, And on the second row are the clues. Our dear participants, what do you think is the word that we can associate with the word pattern? Okay, we're gonna be waiting for your responses. Okay, all right. Okay, we have, wow, Sheena Jean Prahes Miguel. It's strategy. Okay, let's try to check your answer, Sheena, if you got it. And yes, you got it correctly. Okay, we have the word strategy that we can use on the, or we can connect to the patterns. So we're talking about writing patterns, meaning we're talking about writing strategies. Okay, Ryan Agtang also, and Leonardo JR. Hello. Okay, Alriza Zayden Gaza strategy again. Okay, let's go to the next one. We have, okay, the narration. We discussed this also in our previous sessions. What word can we associate with the word narration? We have the jumbled letters and the clue. What do you think is the word that we can connect for this one? Okay. And hello nga pala, while waiting for the answers, hello to all the teachers from Manislaga National High School. We celebrated Teachers' Day yesterday and it was really happy. It was a happy event. Okay, we have Joara Cradoa, story, Leonardo JR, story. Let's check your answers if this is really story. Okay, you got it right. Okay, when we talk about narration, it's more like telling a story. Okay, very good, everyone. What about hello, Jamaica Gonzalez? Okay, let's proceed with the third one. We have the problem solution. What word do you think we can associate for this, for the problem solution? Okay. Happy Teachers Day to my co-tutors na super responsible and great teachers. Hello then, Ma'am Nova Dolore B. Pelayo. Again, she's our program head for the senior high school department and she's really dynamic. She's also responsible just like us. Nagmana kami sa kanya. Okay. So we have in here the answer. We have Leonardo JR, resolve. Now let's try to check if resolve is correct. Okay, Alea Buntuyan, resolve. Let's check. Okay, wow, that's great. You got the correct answer. Problem solution can be associated with resolve. Okay, so it's like providing problems or explaining the problem and then giving resolution or solution to that problem. Okay, Trilita Ihan, may paguyo resolve. Hello, yes, you got it right. How about for this one? All right. We have persuasion. Okay. What is the term that we can associate for this writing pattern? Okay, we have the clues and we have the jumbled letters. Hello, Karil Joy Viernes. 12 Yumes Malvar Quirino National High School. Hello sa'yo, Karil. Okay, so sa lahat ng ating mga participants, stick to the end because we will have our Miss Universe Philippines 2021 candidates later on. Okay, so we have from MG, convince. Let's try to check your answer, MG, if this is correct. Okay, we have the word convince. You got it right, MG. Jeffrey, Alea, Alriza, Mia Joanna, May Paguyo. Okay, you got it right. What about for this one? Exemplification. What word can we associate for this writing pattern? Okay. All right. Okay, we have in here. Okay, invoice. That's actually Ryan. That's actually convince. Okay. Now, for our dear participants, this word association, it's a strategy for us also to remember easily the writing patterns as we go on with writing our compositions. Okay. Hello, Mia Joanna P. Javier. Okay, grade 7 Corinthians in BEC Sabayan. Okay, hello. And also we have answer from MG again. Example. And we have Jeffrey example. Let's try to check your answers. Okay, you got it right. We have for exemplification, let us remember the word example because exemplification is about providing examples in our text. Hello, Joram Karamay Ramay, 12 Yums Troviums Bonifacio, ano ba yan? Okay, Bonifacio watching from sa school to, okay? National High School. Hello, Joram Ramay. Okay, I like your family name. Quirino National High School. Hello. Okay, here we go. So these are the words, few of the words that we need to remember for the writing patterns. Now let's go to our next activity, our dear learners. Okay, so this activity is called Minute to Name It. All right, so we are familiar with Minute to Win It. Now it's called Minute to Name It. And your task, our dear participants, for this activity is that you're just going to identify the writing patterns used in the following examples that I am going to present to you, and you will be given 1 minute to solve or to identify the writing pattern used. Okay? So get ready for the comment section once again, and let's start the minute to name it. Okay? Mhm. Our dear learners, if you can provide your answers or if you can identify the writing pattern used before the 1 minute, okay, we will consider your answers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Always feel like my first home. Oh, story. Mm-hmm. Time's up. Okay.
Oh,
So our learners, we have here what writing pattern is used in this example. Is it narration, description, definition, or exemplification or classification? Or is it comparison and contrast, cause and effect, problem solution, or persuasion? Now the answer for this one is this. Okay. Okay, some of you answered description, okay, or most of you answered story, okay, but the correct answer for that is description. Now, why is it description or why it is a description? Let's have the word worn out fences, musty smell, the delicious meals, okay. So we also have the old house. Okay, what have you observed in these words? The old house, worn out fences, musty smell, delicious meals. Okay, it's more like, or these houses are more like description. Okay, it's more like providing details, providing or describing the object or your subjects. Okay, we have the word
mm.
old. Hello, Sir Jess.
Hello.
Oh,
So meaning to
hello.
say, there are
Yes.
many adjectives, no, described, no,
Yes.
describing the noun. So it's more on descriptions. It's more on. There's so many flowery words in here, so
Yes.
that's why we can put it on it into description.
Yes, that's right, Sir Jess. Though it's more like, it sounds like a narration, it sounds like a story. The highlight in here is that it focuses more on the giving descriptions or the
Yeah,
adjectives. Yeah,
yeah.
like the worn out, the old house, musty. It's delicious. It's more like the census. Okay. Okay, you have here. Hi, hello, happy Teachers Day. Thank you so much, Girly Fernandez Handig. Okay, now let's go.
Hi.
Yes, sir. Okay, now let's go to the next sample. And to our learners, your timer starts now. What is passion?
I
Mm-hmm.
was asked.
Yes, that's right, sir. Jess.
Hmm. But a college
Mm-hmm.
professor before, what is
Yes, that's right.
passion? This is typical
Okay.
question for a painter and an artist like me. As they say, you will never excel as an artist if you don't have passion within you. What is passion? My teacher once told me that passion comes from a Latin root pari, meaning suffering. or enduring. From then on, my teacher taught me that passion is not just something you earn in a night or after studying arts. It's something you have to learn over the course of life. I then learned that passion is something I need to learn to feel by enduring not just the heights of life but also the downtimes. It also
Okay.
goes with loving what I do.
Yes, Sir Jess, thank you so much. Okay, so to our dear learners, what do you think is this writing pattern or the writing pattern used in this example? Okay,
Uh-uh.
so we have the
This is
answer
so exciting, ma'am, no?
education. Yes, that's right, Sir Jess, kasi
Okay.
natitest natin talaga if the
Mm,
learners can determine the writing pattern used.
yes.
It requires
Very good
critical
presentation.
thinking. Yes, that's
Yes.
right, Sir Jess. Okay, so let's check the answer for this one. Okay, we have the
Okay,
definition. Okay,
definition.
yes. Now, why definition? Okay, now we have the word, the subject in here is passion. Okay, and the writer in here tries to define what passion is. Okay, so we have this one. My teacher once told me that passion comes from a Latin word pati. Okay, it's providing example by etymology or the origin of the word, and it comes from
Mm,
Latin root. Now,
yes.
take note in here, yes, that doesn't just end there because we have this one. Okay, the details which are connotative. For example, the writer defined passion in here as not just something you earn in a night or after studying arts. Okay, it's something you have to learn over the course of life. Now, this definition of passion cannot be found in dictionaries. These are special meanings associated by the writer to the word passion. And this definition is actually coming from the experiences of the writer or the experiences of the professor
Professor.
who asked what passion is.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Shino Jean Price Miguel, you got it right. Definition, and May Paguyo,
Mm,
definition. Okay. Now let's go. Okay. We have in here to explain or give a comprehensive understanding by
yes.
providing definition. Now let's go to the next sample text. Be
You can
awesome
be
on the
awesome on your first day high in college by being friendly, responsive, and easygoing. In that case, you can immediately have friends and be at ease in your journey to college. First, by friendly. For example, always be the first one to say, "Hi," and introduce yourself. For you not to look awkward, always wear a smile. Next, be responsive. A first day is always getting to know stage. Whenever a person asks you a question, answer accordingly. Lastly, be easygoing. Keep your chill and just go with the flow. As long as it doesn't hurt or offend you, just go for it. Basically, these are the must be attitudes if you're a
your
freshman.
freshman. Yes, that's right, Sir Jazz. All right. So for this text, what do you think is the writing pattern used? Okay. Before we see your answers, let us have okay. Thank Happy Teachers Day from Mary Jane Baruga.
Yay! Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Hello. Thank you so much. And also we have Mayville Valentino. Happy Teachers Day. Well, thank you so
Wow,
much.
thank you.
Yes. Okay. Ruela Dayug from 10 Newton watching and listening from Donya. Okay. Doña Magdalena Food High School. Okay, the correct
Ah,
answer is Jeffrey. Yes, you got it right. It's exemplification. Okay,
yes.
what
Very
makes
good.
it? Yes, what makes it
Mm,
exemplification? Okay, now take note. Yes, exemplification first. Let's focus on that. You can be awesome on your first day high in college. This is now the idea, the general idea that the
mm,
writer provides in the text. Okay, meaning it will focus on how to be awesome on the first day high in college. Okay,
mm,
so we have in here the word friendly, responsive, and easygoing. These are actually the subcategories as after the author introduced the main idea. So
mm,
that is why this text is not only exemplification but also classification.
mm,
Okay, so it's like itemizing the categories this one. Now, for example, we have the transitional word in here, basically, and as long as. These are the clue words also for the exemplification. And we have in here the author provided or the writer provided examples on how to be friendly, how to be responsive, how to be an easygoing for you to be awesome on your first day in college. Okay. What are these examples, tutor Zen? For always be the first one to say hi and introduce yourself. Okay. Be responsive. For example, okay, always a getting to know stage. Like whenever a person asks you question, you answer. Okay, these are the examples. Okay. Hello, Vengeance Cordoa. Happy Teachers Day. Watching from Manislaga National High School. Hello, Vengeance.
Hi.
Okay, you got it right. Jeff. Okay, we have Rick Capistrano and Jeffrey Gomanit Kagulada. Yes, you also got it right. Classification sometimes is referred to as division. Okay.
Mm,
Yes, in Ryan Agtang, you got it also right. Let's go to the next sample text. Okay,
yes.
timer starts now.
Several factors contribute to the frequent use of different social media platforms by teenagers. First, it is their way of connecting to friends and widening their network of friends. Since everyone is in social media, they feel a need to be there and join group conversations. It is their way of relating to others. Second, teenagers tend to feel like they might miss out if they aren't always up to date with social media. They can even stay online in a day and they would never feel tired in just scrolling. Lastly, because of boredom, they choose to be occupied in their social media profiles and continue connecting to other people. However, being too much absorbed in social media may result to a bad turnout. That's why parents should guide their children and be updated on their things their children
Can
explore.
explore. Yes, that's right, Sir Jess. Okay. What do you think is the writing pattern used in here? Okay. Let's try to check our
Yes.
dear participants. Okay. The correct answer for this one is cause and
Yes.
effect. Okay. What makes this a cause and effect essay? Okay. Now we have the frequent use of different social media platforms by teenagers. This is actually the effect that the writer wants to emphasize. Now, for this one, what could be the causes of the frequent use of these social media platforms? It is stated on the next details of the text. For example, we have first, it is their way of connecting to friends and widening their network of friends. That's the first cause. That's the first reason why teenagers use social media platforms. And the second, teenagers tend to feel like they might miss out if they aren't always up to date. Okay. Do you feel
Yes.
the same, Sir Jess?
That's it.
Yes, that's right. And lastly, because of boredom. That is why teenagers use social media. Okay. So, also, and in the last part, we have the word here, however, being
Bye,
too
ma'am.
much absorbed in social media may result to a bad turnout. Now, it's like providing the effect, providing the reasons, then the writer gets back again to providing the effect again. But this time, this is related to the effect identified in the first part. Okay, so
Mm,
meaning to say, Sir Jess, okay, the effect is emphasized in the first part, but this effect has another effect for our teenagers, and this is emphasized for the word. However, being too much absorbed in social media may result to a bad turnout. Okay,
yes.
that's
That's
right,
it,
Sir
ma'am.
Jess.
So that you're
Okay,
right.
yes.
Mm.
Congratulations, you got it right. Ray Capistrano, May Paguyo, Sheena Jean Prahes Miguel. Hello. Okay. Happy watching. Rachel Sangutan Jimeno Duran. Okay. How about for this text? Let's try to check this one.
Obesity among adults showed a gradual increasing trend as it has become one of the major problems in the Philippines nowadays. This problem is made worse by bad habits such as lack of physical activity, excessive smoking, and unhealthy diets. Aside from healthier eating habits, one solution to this would be to exercise on a daily basis. There are even easy and convenient ways to exercise at home or even at work. Convenient ways, yeah. That's why, before it's too late, obese adults should take this into consideration before it aggravates and might lead to more complicated
Illness.
illnesses.
Okay, here we go. Time's up. All right. What do you think is the writing pattern used in here? So we have from Rick Capistrano and Ryan Agtang.
Problem
It's problem
solution though.
solution. So let's try to
Whoever,
check.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, you
Yes,
got it
you're right.
right. Yes, we have the problem solution. Okay, now what is the problem presented by the writer in here? Wala na challenge ng mga viewers natin, ha?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, it's obesity among adults. This is now the problem identified by the writer. And as you can see on the later part of the text, the writer provides one solution, and that is to exercise on a daily basis. Okay. And also we have the topic sentence obesity among adults show the gradually increasing trend as it has become one of the major problems in the Philippines nowadays. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
And the author, let's just say concisely or correctly
Mm-mm.
presented or clearly presented the topic in here for this paragraph.
Okay. May
Yes.
Paguyo, ma'am, is also
Yes,
correct.
correct. Problem
She answered problem
solution.
solution. Thank you so much for
Yes.
smiling.
Yes, and also the writer in here ends the text with an advice. Like
Yes.
that's why before it's too late, obese adults
Mm.
should take this into consideration before it aggravates and might lead to more complicated illnesses. You got it right.
Mm.
Okay. Hello, Pedro Chua, Humes Boulevard,
Hi.
Carino National High School. Hello.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes.
All
And
right.
here we
Back to
go.
the
Okay. Our next sample text. Let's try to guess.
Michael Sutter loves his two best friends, Anton and Abu. However, they have completely diverse personalities. Although Anton and Abu both have strict parents, their attitudes are very different. Anton is very conservative and always careful with his words. In contrast, Abu is very outgoing and is always careless when he talks. When it comes to hobbies, they are also different. Anton loves reading books, while Abu loves fishing and the river. However, even though they are totally different, they all agree on one thing, and that is playing basketball. That's how they always bond and keep their
Their friendship.
friendship.
Wow. Ah. Okay, time's up. What writing pattern is used in the text? We have answers here from Ryan Agdang and Rick Capistrano. The correct answer for this one. Okay, this is really obvious because of some terms or transitional devices used in here. Comparison and contrast. You also got it right, Jeffrey Kagulada. Okay, so we have in here it's a comparison and contrast because the writer tries to see the differences or try to present the differences between Miko and okay, between the two best friends of Miko. Okay,
Mm,
and these are Anton and Abu.
Abu.
Okay, so yes, and also the author in here used point by point method, meaning it's like alternating. Okay, it yes, it doesn't just focus on the first friend, Anton, and the next paragraph would be Abu. No, it's not. The
Mm,
author is alternating the contrasting and the similarities or similar qualities of his two best friends.
Yes, that will be the
Okay.
method, the comparison and contrast.
Yes, that's right, Sir Jess. And also, the author tries to compare and contrast his two friends based on the attitudes and the hobby. Attitudes and hobbies.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Thank you
So
so
we
much,
have,
citizen.
yes, May
Mm,
Baguyo, congratulations, you got it also right. And Sheena, yes.
hi.
Now let's have the other sample text.
Is it the last text na, ma'am?
More likely,
Mm.
Sir Jess.
Education is a right and not just a privilege. First of all, one of the rights of a child is the right to education. He has the right to learn, to know, to explore, and to discover. Thus, education must be available for all without discrimination. Not one's status in a society should dictate if one deserves quality education or not. As observed, illiteracy of some affects everyone. Meanwhile, this problem of illiteracy happens to someone who can't afford school and is usually in a marginalized sectors.
Oh,
Basically, education heals ignorance. Therefore, let education be given to everyone. Hence, education is and be a right. Government should strengthen and empower
more
education for
education
all.
for all. Okay, Sir Jess, hindi ka pa nga natatapos, Sir Jess, ha? But we have answer from Ryan Agdang. Wow,
Yeah.
and okay, according to him, it's persuasion. Let's try to check if it's
Yes.
persuasion.
Go, go, go. All right. The correct
Yes, that's
answer. Very
right.
good.
Yes, and Jeffrey, you got it also right. Okay, we have persuasion, and as what we can observe in here, the author tries to emphasize his stand about education, and he tells that education is a right and not just a privilege. Rick Capistrano, you also got it. Ang gagaling ng mga batang to. Yes.
Yes, Emma.
Yes.
Galing talaga.
And that's right, Sir Jess. And also, aside from presenting the stand of the author, the writer also in here included the reasons as to why education should be a right and not just a privilege.
Yes,
Okay.
very good.
And the conclusion, yes, let education be given to everyone. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Education is and should be a right. Okay,
Yes.
trying to convince your readers for this one that education must be for all. Okay. How
Okay.
about, yes, that's right. Okay.
Sige.
And yes. And we
All
also have the
right.
last one, Sir Jess.
Okay.
Okay. And it's okay. We will not have this one, but we will not have the 1 minute for this one, Sir Jess, for the
Mm-mm.
time constraints.
Sige.
But let's try to let our
Mm-mm.
learners, okay, guess what writing pattern is used in here. Okay, for example,
Okay.
yes, yesterday Thea and her two brothers, Michael and Edward, had the most wonderful time together. They strolled in the mall, they went inside the department store and bought bucket hats and matching shirts. Next, for lunch, they ate at their favorite restaurant. Ordered their usual chicken and rice combo and shared many funny moments. After that, they watched a comedy movie and laughed their hearts out. After a long day, they went home tired but fulfilled. They definitely shared good moments together and bonded more as siblings. Okay, our dear learners, what do you think is the writing pattern used in here?
Go, go, go. What is the correct answer?
Yes, that's right, Sir Jess. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Chirizen. Take it
Mm-hmm.
away.
Yes, let's try to know what is the writing
According to
pattern.
Sheena Jean Prahes Miguel,
Okay.
that's narration.
Narration. Wow, you know what, Sir
Very
Jess? Sheena
good.
Jane is one of our students back then in Isliga National High School. She's really smart. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And you got it right,
Very
Sheena.
good.
It's narration. Yes.
Okay.
Why narration? Okay. Now we have in here, okay, as what you can see in the text, there is logical sequence of actions that supplies narrative sequence. For example, we have the transitional devices in here. Next, after that, after a long day, nagkakasunod-sunod talaga siya, Sir Jess, on how the
Yes.
author presented the events.
Okay. According to
Okay.
Jeffrey Gumanit,
Mm.
Kagulada, narrative, Ryan Agtang,
Ang
narration. Very good.
narration. Very
Marami kasi
good.
natutunan, ma'am. Very good.
Yes, Sir Jess.
Mm.
Okay, I think they really had learned a lot
Uh,
from our previous session. So,
All right.
Sir
So
Jess,
since
that's
we're
all.
done,
Yes.
we're
So this is the
done.
summary now.
Mm.
Okay, so we will just have a run through of this one, and I believe that most of our students have
Wow. Nice
already
presentation.
understood. Yes, there's Sir
Mm.
Jess. Okay, let's go now to our since this session would focus on the series of activities that would master or let the students master the writing patterns, let's have Q&A, Sir Jess, and we have
Mm.
our candidates in here for the Miss Universe. Wow! Are you excited, our dear learners? Yes,
Okay.
makakasama na natin sila ngayon. Okay. So, our select Miss Universe candidates will be giving their statements. Actually, these statements are taken from the answers of the interview portion in the pageant.
Yes,
Okay? So,
yes.
let's try to identify what writing pattern is used. Mm-hmm. Okay, hello, Kinsey De Vera. Okay, this is from Victoria Velasquez Vincent. Let's try to identify
Mm.
her the writing pattern used for her answer. As Filipinos, we need to take pride in our culture, and it doesn't need to even cost anything. It could be something as little as learning to speak Tagalog or another dialect. For example, I was raised in New Zealand and I wasn't raised to speak Tagalog, and I'm trying my absolute best to keep our language alive. Definitely, it is the most powerful thing to keep our heritage alive, and it's incredibly important. Okay, our
Okay.
dear learners, what do you think is the writing pattern used by our candidate in here? Okay, be careful, students, because most you really have to focus on what is the highlight.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, Jess. Okay.
Sige. What's the correct
Mm-hmm.
answer?
What's the correct answer for this one? We have.
Dun, dun, dun,
Mm-hmm.
dun.
Okay, it's
Letter
letter
B.
B. Okay, so
Exemplification.
yes. The our candidate actually it started with the general idea that okay, so that we need to take pride in our culture. So um in the later parts the candidate provided examples as to how we're going to take pride for this one. To take pride in
Okay.
our culture. Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yes, you got it right, Ryan, Rick, and Jeffrey. Wow, wow, ang galing nila.
Ah.
Yes, Kinsey also. Wow. How about for Maureen Rabelwitz? Wow. Parang
Mm-hmm.
gusto kong ano
Go.
na height nila, Sir Jess. Okay.
Sige.
We have
The
in here.
model is actually very insecure, but the beauty queen is spokeswoman. And as a spokeswoman, I would really like to uplift the stories and experiences of those who don't have the privilege to be on this stage. Because I would like to be the voice and make a difference in their lives. Being a beauty queen not just means living my purpose.
Okay, what do you think is the writing
Ah,
pattern used in here? Cause and effect, narration, comparison and contrast, or problem solution?
go, go,
Mm-hmm.
go.
Go, go, go. Yes, Sir Jess. Okay, no.
What's the correct?
What's the correct answer, Sir Jess? It's
Go, tutor.
this one. Okay, we have
Okay,
comparison
comparison and
and
contrast.
contrast, Sir Jess. Okay, what are being
Okay,
compared in here? We have the concept of being a beauty queen and being a being a model. Okay,
okay.
yes.
Next.
What about for this one, Sir Jess? Okay, Steffi Abirasturi. Uh-huh.
Okay,
Okay, this
Steffi.
is her statement. Now, with social media, this tool has been a driving force in all of us, but we have to draw a borderline so that this youth will not take advantage of the social media. We have to see the social media like how it is, the way it is designed, and that is to unite people and never to divide us in the first place. We have to
Okay,
be a responsible user. What writing pattern is used for this part?
okay. According to
Mm,
Sheena Jean Prajes Miguel,
okay.
letter
I
C.
I think that's her answer earlier, Sir Jess.
Okay, letter
Okay.
D. Letter
Okay.
D.
Yes,
Now,
letter D. Okay, let's try
what's the
to
correct
check
answer,
Sheena if
tutor?
that's correct answer. Yes. All right, we have letter
Yes,
D.
D.
Okay, convincing our the people not to be a responsible user for social media.
And also Rick Capistrano
Yes,
is
Rick,
correct.
correct.
Persuasion.
Yes, that's
Okay,
right.
so next,
Okay.
tutor.
Next we have Miss Rosanne Marie Bernas. Okay, and this is her statement. Okay. What writing pattern is used in here? You try to read Sir
Okay,
Jess?
but growing
Okay.
up, I had to do a lot of trial and error trying to figure out what I wanted to be. So, in the last 10 years, I have been an interior design major, English major, working student, writer, freelancer, content creator, entrepreneur, English teacher in Spain, and now a beauty queen. So, I like to think that I am more than just the jack of all trades, master of none.
Okay, so our dear learners, take note of the transitional words used in the text. Okay,
Mhm.
what do you think is the writing pattern used? Okay, we
Hello,
have the
hello.
words in the last now.
Uh,
Okay, logical sequence, and that is what do you think,
letter,
our dear learners? Okay,
go, go,
okay,
go.
we have from Jeffrey letter A.
Jeffrey letter
Again, we
A,
have
Rick
the words.
B,
Yes, Rick B. Let's try to check if your answers are
go.
correct. Okay. We have
B.
letter B. Yes,
Okay,
the
very good.
traditional words. Very good. Sheena, Rick. Okay, so let's now have the last one. Mm-hmm. Still from Victoria Velasquez Vincent. I really hope, Sir
Okay.
Jess, no, that we can really have them in our session. Wow,
Okay.
parang napaparinig.
Yes,
Okay.
soon.
Okay,
Sige,
soon.
tutor.
Say we have above all else, the pandemic has challenged me in a way that has made me both stronger and more independent. I spent the first year of the pandemic in New Zealand and had the privilege of having that safety and security, but I still chose to sacrifice all of those things and relocate to the Philippines in January. And if there's anything that the journey taught me, it's that you might need to make some sacrifices along the way, and you might need to give up on so many things and let go of so many things in your life, but you shouldn't let anything, not even a worldwide pandemic, get in the way of your dreams. What writing pattern
Okay.
is used in here?
Go, Kuya Rick
Mhm.
daw, sabi ni
Go,
Jeffrey
Kuya.
Gumanit. What is your answer?
Napaka-supportive. Okay, so we have in
Give us your answer.
here.
Letter
Yes,
A? All
letter A. Yes,
right.
that's right, Sir Jess. Actually, the writer in here or the candidate in here provided okay a definition of the pandemic, but
Mm,
it's more like presenting it for based on its effect. Okay, we
okay.
discussed it one in our first session. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Definition by effect. What is the effect
Yes.
of pandemic for you? Okay, so you got
All
it right,
right.
Jeffrey. Okay, Rimaline,
Mhm.
you also get it right. All right,
Hello. We're
so
done.
yes, so excellent. Well done,
Excellent.
everyone.
Thank
Yes,
you so much to our guests.
yes, our guest. Thank you so much, our dear candidates. So
Uh,
you really supported us with our session
mm,
for today. Joke lang, Sir Jess.
yes,
Yes.
very
Okay.
good.
By the way, our dear participants, we will now draw the names of the winners
Yes,
from
last week
yes
session. So
from the
to
last
those
week's
who are
session.
here, okay, actively
Mhm.
participate with us, they will have the chance to be in the rollouts next meeting. So be in there, no, in our next
Mhm.
session.
Yes, that's right,
Go,
Sir
go, go,
Jess.
tutor.
Okay, bubunutin ko na yung
We'll
first.
give
We'll select the
elodes.
top three.
Three.
Okay. We have, kung kilala nyo to, paki-PM ha, CJ Balisi Abordo.
Okay,
Okay. CJ
Zijay.
Balisi
Hello.
Abordo. Hello.
Next.
And next we have, okay. Oh, Eddie Abao Davila Jr.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you.
Yes. We're sending you private messages for this one. And congratulations for
Yes.
winning the E-load rewards. And lastly, we have, oh, wow. Kizame Abordo. Okay. So these are the top
Yes.
three winners for our E-load
Okay.
rewards.
So
Congratulations to
more
all.
viewers, more chances of winning because we will be selecting three most participative viewers, no,
Yes,
per
that's right, Sir
session.
Jess.
That
Yes,
would
that's
be
right, Sir
by
Jess.
week. So
Mm,
congratulations everyone, and I do hope we will meet each
congratulations.
other next sessions now for this
Yes.
ETUlay program, Department of Education, with our subject reading and writing skills
Yes, that's
with
right, Sir Jess.
Tutor
Yes,
Zen.
that's right, Sir Jess. Tutors and from Miss Liawagus and Sir, and to our dear learners, we will have another topic for the next session. So if you have questions to our session for this afternoon, just send your email or just send your messages via email. That's zenmar.chindevi@deped.gov.ph. And you can also visit my Facebook account, Zenmar Luminaria Chindevi, for your inquiries. Okay, thank you
Okay.
so much, Tutor Jess, for having the session with you. Okay.
Yes, I'm Tutor
Mm-hmm.
Jess, your tutor. Now for this subject also with Tutor Zen
Yes.
from Tacom City Division. Thank you
that's
so
right, Sir
much
Jess.
for viewing with us here.
And we shall end with our session for this afternoon with the saying that we
Mm,
are travelers in the lane of love and learning. Down the road, we will always meet again. All right.
yes.
So watch and please stand by for our next tutor. We have tutor DJ for speech class. Okay. Thank you so
Mabuhay!
much, participants.
Congratulations!
Hope you learned a lot. Okay. Thank you, tutors. Hello, Sheena. Thank you so
Hello
much
to our
also.
viewers.
Okay.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!